All right, what's up, guys? So thank you for tuning in to this very first video on my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to kind of go over what the YouTube channel is going to kind of center around and things of such as to what do I say, like basically what the content is kind of going to be. So to start off, this is going to be a car channel, but mostly it's going to be car related stuff, car meets, doing car stuff like car installs and stuff like that on my car. After I get all of this, I will actually show you guys the car. I'm currently sitting in it. So basically this channel is going to kind of center around that. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while now. I just haven't had the motivation really to get into it. But seeing a lot of my friends getting into this kind of stuff and seeing how easy it is and how helpful the communities are when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm going to give it a shot. Now, with that being said, I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself, a little bit about my car, and kind of what I want to see this car turn into. So my name is Chris. I'm 21 years old. I currently live in Ohio. It's super cold right now, so that's why I'm in my car. Even in my car, it's freezing because there's like not a lot of interior padding as far as to keep the car warm. So basically, I'm going to show you guys the car. I'm going to tell you guys about the plan for it, what's the runaround, and pretty much how that is going to go as far as me getting this channel started and you guys liking the content I make. So without further ado, let's get into that. All right, so this is my 1998 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. It is a 5-speed. I'll walk around it all the way. It's kind of slippery out, so I gotta walk slowly. But this is it. Definitely needs some work. Picked it up for about 800 bucks, completely stock. And so far, I mean, it's been a fun ride. I mean, I haven't really had a lot of like serious problems with it. One of the neighbors starting their car, but I haven't had a lot of serious problems with it. I mean, it runs good. It treats me pretty well. It has a couple problems, but nothing that can't really fixed. All right, so now without further ado, I'm gonna try and get this thing to start because my battery is super freaking dead. I don't know why it keeps dying. If anyone might know why, I have a new battery, new alternator. I'm gonna replace the starter soon, but that's probably the next thing I need to do. I haven't done that yet, but I really can't figure it out. People keep saying it might be a fuse, but I can't find any blown ones anywhere or anything as such. I thought maybe it's just because it's cold and it's an older car, but I mean, when I put a jump pack to it, it starts right up. I mean, it might be just a crappy connection or something of such, but until I figure that out, gotta keep doing this every morning or every day I start the car. I don't really drive this car a lot because I'm trying to work on it and it's winter time. And with it being so low to the ground and the rear wheels being so cambered, it pretty much has no traction on the rear tires until I get new ones. So if I don't have to drive this car, I don't. If I do have to drive this car, I drive very cautiously because it's very easy to lose control in this thing with it being so low to the ground. But without further ado, let me go ahead and see if I can get this thing to start up. And yeah, I will be right back. All right, so another cool thing about this car is it is on a push to start setup, so you don't have to push the clutch or anything like that to get the car started. You just really turn the key and come on. It's really cold, hold on. Come on. 1 second. Oh, come on. Jesus. Okay, so my jump pack is not working. Do I have I do not have my charger cord in here for it, do I? Oh, wait, I think I might. I do. That's good. All right, so I got my charger cord for it. But yeah, so later today I'm gonna try and restart the car. It's a little cold out right now. It's like basically morning, so it's like freezing. So around like midday when it peaks at temp, I'm going to come back out with a fully charged. My thing is also not fully charged, it's only 2 bars, so that's probably why I wouldn't start it. But I'm gonna give you guys another walk around with the car started so you guys can hear it. I guess now I'll close my door so that way if you guys can hear his exhaust, you guys know. So I'll go over pretty much now what is all done to the car. So in the time I've had it for about 5 to 6 months now. I don't really remember exactly how long, but it's been a good minute. In that little bit of time, I've basically I've done pretty much all maintenance. I still have a couple more things to do, but I won't be doing them until a little farther down the road because of some things I want to start doing. Pretty much done all maintenance, swapped out old parts, stuff like that. I'm still finding stuff, you know, to this day that needs to be swapped out. When I bought the car, had really bad brakes, so went ahead and replaced the front brakes on it. The speedometer did not work, so I had to replace the sensor for the speedometer. New slave cylinder, new master cylinder, got a backup master cylinder just in case because I was having problems with it. I got wheels, coilovers, fully adjustable all the way around. They are eBay coilovers, which are kind of crappy, but with the suspension that was on the car, I mean, it was terrible, and these coilovers were a lot better riding quality than in my opinion, anything else would have been. I mean, in that budget, my budget range at that time, it was the best thing I could have gotten. Obviously, I'm going to save up to get better, but at that time, I needed something to hold me over, so that's what I got. I do have a DC Sports, if you can see, it's like right there. It's a DC Sports strut bar brace because my buddy gave it to me off of his old 2G, which shout out to him because it honestly is probably the one piece of that car that I will always take with me. So other than that, I mean, I've done some minor modifications. I'll show you guys, I've done some painting. I've done some minor painting in the car. I did get this Origin shift knob and boot from Tennessee at the Slammed Enough in Gatlinburg. From those guys, Origin shift knobs right there. I did obviously sticker bomb my little airbag thing just because I had a bunch of stickers and I was bored. So I did that. I did obviously do a front banner, quick release steering wheel and all that. There's the hub for it. The steering wheel is right here. As you can see, I'll go ahead and try and get it to go on. Yeah, so quick release steering wheel. The horn doesn't work obviously because I didn't wire it up. That's a button for my fog lights. That's my push to start down there for emergency. I don't know if I can actually get it to start off the key again, but I'm gonna try and figure out how to do that because I really don't like that thing. I mean, it does come handy in some situations, but it's handy for the sense of fact of people who don't know how to start a manual car, so that they literally can just push the button if I need them to start the car while I'm outside. Obviously, yeah, I did some painting. I've done all custom, not custom, but I've replaced all the door speakers, rear speakers. I have some 10-inch boxed piles sitting in my back seats because no one really sits back there and stuff. So other than that, I mean, like I said, I've done basic minor painting. Some of the stuff does need to be redone, but that won't be done for a while now because I plan on redoing the entire car. So I'm gonna find out a full color scheme and then I'm gonna go with that color scheme. As far as everything else, okay, so with everything else, let me see what else has all been done in this. So, I mean, I've put a new radio in, just minor stuff. I mean, I haven't really done anything like huge. I swapped trunks because my old trunk had a lot of rust on it. That's one thing that's going to be getting fixed soon is the rust. I have some decent rust on my rocker panels that needs to be attended to and fixed so that way I can get ready to paint the car and stuff like that because I do want to paint this car a different color. I do want to get obviously new wheels set up, stuff like that. Those are future plans that, you know, farther down the road I'll make videos on, and once I attain those parts, I'm gonna make videos about and installing them and stuff like that. But with all of that, this is pretty much what my car channel is going to be about. It's going to be centered around this thing. It's going to be a process. I mean, I'm looking for any help from the 2G community. If you guys know anything that I don't know, if you guys have done something that I'm working on and I, you know, ask for some help, please don't be scared to comment. And I look for all help because I don't know everything. And I know there's guys out there that know more than me. So if you guys can help me get this thing to where I want it to be faster because you guys know more, you have more knowledge, then I will always take all the help I can get. But other than that, I mean, I would say pretty much this is going to be what my channel is centered around. It's going to be cars. I'm a car guy. I'm a car enthusiast, so it's what I do. I do minor game streaming now on Twitch. If you guys are into that stuff, you guys can add me on Twitch at DSMEclipse98. I'll put it somewhere in the video or in the comments or something like that, so you guys can add all that stuff. I'll put all my social medias in my bio on my YouTube channel, so that way you guys can add all my social medias, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitch account, all that. And you know, if you guys ever want to, you know, I do all kinds of stuff. I go all kinds of places, so I'm gonna try and make this YouTube channel as versatile as possible, but I do want to keep a simple fact that this is going to be centered around cars. So if that's not something you're into, I'm going to say that this is probably going to be not a channel you're going to want to watch as much. But if you're into cars, if you're a car person, car guy, car girl, doesn't matter, you're more than welcome to watch. I accept all views, any views I can get. So I don't look at you guys like a number. I look at this more like a community. So I'm trying to build and make it to where hopefully one day maybe my videos will help someone like everyone else's videos do. So you know, I was the kid that used to watch those videos, so I want to be the guy that helps those people, helps the kids get in the cars and they don't feel as they can't go anywhere for help. I want to be that person. So pretty much that's pretty much going to be the overview of this video today. Basically, like I said, it's just a quick talk about what the channel's going to be about, what it's centered around, and how it's going to basically be incorporated into my life and what it's going to center around, which is pretty much my car. So if you guys like, you know, watching car videos, I'm going to try to keep it interesting. I'm going to try to keep it fun. I'm going to do a lot of DIY, a lot of install, a lot of cool stuff. You know, I'm going to try to be different than everybody else, but I'm also going to try to have fun as well and make good, decent content for you guys. So that way, now you guys got to bear with me. I don't have a lot of good quality equipment. I'm really just using my phone right now, but once I get a list down of everything I need, I'm going to go out and try to source some of those parts or some of that equipment, so that way I can produce better videos for you guys, give you guys better content. But as of right now, if you guys just bear with me, and once I get everything situated with, you know, trying to get better equipment, then we'll get a lot better quality videos put out. But other than that, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video today. And always, you know, if you guys want to comment anything, tell me anything about the car, if you guys want to see any certain parts of the car, I will be posting a video with a full walk around and startup of the car. Obviously it's really cold right now, so I can't get the car to start with my jump pack being almost dead. I'm gonna charge it up today. It takes like a whole day to charge because it's like it has like a bunch of different functions. It doesn't just function as a jump pack. So I'm gonna let it charge up fully, and then I'm gonna come out here tomorrow and I'm gonna do a video of me starting the car, walking around it, doing a full talk down, everything about it. I kind of covered a lot of the basic points today, but I will cover a lot of the points about what I want to do to the car in the near future in that video. So stay tuned for that. There's gonna be a lot of more cool things coming. I got a lot of cool parts coming for this car. I got a lot of cool things I'm about to buy for the car. So if you guys want to see something different, you know, I'm gonna give you guys the update right now. I'm not 4G63 swapping this car. So if you want to see something different, if you want to see something cool, I mean, people do what I'm about to do to the car, people do as well, but it's just not as known. So if you want to see something different than everybody else, I'm not knocking the guys who do that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do it, but I want to be different. So if you guys want to see somebody that's different, then come to the channel, watch the channel. I mean, it's always gonna be different. I don't like to follow in footsteps. I mean, I like to take from other people's ideas and make them my own. Not so much as stealing their ideas, but I like to like see what they're doing and maybe kind of change it and make it my own, you know, and use what they were doing as a platform to build. But I like to be individual. I like to do things separately. So if I can make my car my own, that's what I'm going to do every day of the week. So without further ado, thank you guys for tuning into this video today. It's always going to be a fun time here on DSM Inc. That is the name, by the way. It stands for DSM Incorporated, but I just say DSM Inc. because it's faster and easier. But thank you guys for tuning into this channel today. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you guys are interested in seeing more of these videos. They are going to get better. They are going to come out very fast. So I want you guys to be interested. I want you guys to stay loyal subscribers. At the end of the day, you guys are not a number to me. You guys are a community to me. So thank you guys for accepting me into this community of YouTube. And I hope that we can make some change in the world as far as the cars go. Because the car community for 2Gs is dying. And I want to help, you know, anyone that may be in that pivotal moment of finding a car to build. You know, maybe this might be the car they choose, you know, and then that's one more person to the community to me. So thank you guys again for tuning in, and always have a good rest of your year. Happy New Year's to everyone, and goodbye.